Hey everyone, it's Craft Dude 101. I'm back. I'm gonna finish the rosary we just started. Um, if you haven't watched the first part of the tutorial, I would suggest watching that first so you can figure out how to do this part, which will be like one of the essential parts of a rosary. And this will be our finished product. At the end of this video, you should see. I'll show you guys how to finish in my next part of the tutorial, how to finish the end piece, which is with the clasp and the beading clamps and everything. So we're gonna keep continuing on this. So let's get started. You're gonna need about 20 small beads on each strand. Since there's two strands now, we separated them. You're gonna need about 20 of those. So let's just get beading as much as we can. That one's good. Now let's see. The strand. And that's 20 on each one. And if it's not even, just add about a couple more beads. I think I need to add one more to one strand because it's not that even. We're just gonna add one more bead to make it even. It doesn't matter if it's 21 and 20 beads. They're not the same side of beads anyway, so we're gonna do that. And that's how we're gonna do this part. And so that's how you have your first little part of your rosary completed. Now you're gonna add two bigger beads of the clasp beads. You're gonna add two bigger ones on like so. And if you only have small beads, that it doesn't make a difference. I don't think it changes anything much, but I think it looks better with the bigger beads, so that's how I decided to make it for you guys. So, oops, now we're just gonna strand each, so each bead is separate on each strand. And then we're gonna just put them down like this, and that's your first beads. You're gonna have both. If you want, you can do both at a time, or one at a time. But you're gonna need 10 in a straight row. So you're just gonna add a big bead, pearl bead, big bead, pearl bead, big bead, pearl bead, and so you have 10 pearl beads on there. And so let me get some more big beads. Okay, so now you're just gonna keep going until you have all 10 on each strand. So you'd be 20 in total for the first part. So, um, yeah. So there you have 3 on so far, and you're just gonna keep going. Okay, that's 6 so far. 6 of them so far on each side. You're gonna have to add 4 more. And after 10, you're gonna finish with 2 more big beads. There we go. So now you have all 10 on there. Now you're just gonna go ahead and do your next part, which would be adding more small glass beads. And you're gonna need about, I'd say 10 for the first part, and then you're gonna need just 20 on each strand again, but this time we're gonna put a pearl bead in between with 2 big beads on each side. So I'll show you guys how to do that in just a second. So first we're gonna have string 10 beads on each strand. Actually, scratch the 10. We're gonna need about 30. I felt like I did that wrong. You're gonna need about 5 more after you add 10. You need 15 in total. Sorry about that, you guys. Alright, that looks better. Yeah. Okay, so now you're just gonna add a big bead after you add your 15. Like so. You're gonna add a big bead, your pearl bead, and you're gonna add your other big bead. Now, before I move on, I wanna do the other side. So let's get the other side done. I added a little bit too much onto this, so I'm gonna take some off. And you're gonna want to make sure these two, the amount of little beads you have, are even. And then you add your big bead, your pearl, and your big bead. So you're gonna have this big bead on there, then your pearl, and then another big bead, like so. Then you got your wrong strand. Okay, so now we have that. This is the first part of your rosary. Now you're gonna add about 15 more black, tiny, small seeds or glass beads on there. On each strand, 15 each. So you're gonna have to, yeah, you have 15 on there. Let's get that done. Now let's do the other strand. Okay, now add two big beads. One on each strand. And then you're gonna start doing the 10 again. Pearl bead, big bead, pearl bead, big bead, over and over again. So let's get that. And so you have get your first ones. You're gonna keep doing that with just big bead in between each pearl. Here you got 6 so far. Now you're gonna add 4 more. Now since you have your 10, you're gonna add two more big beads, one on each strand, like so. And this is what you have so far, starting from the first tutorial. So now you should have about this much done. If not, then just keep working at it. It's not that difficult. And then so you have this. Now you're gonna do another two just like these. You're gonna have 15 big bead, pearl bead, big bead, then another 15. And then I'll show you guys how to finish the rest of it in a different video. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and add your 15 small beads. So you add your 15. Now we're gonna get a couple more big ones. Okay, that's good enough. So then you're gonna add your big one. Ooh, that's a little bit too much. Now you're gonna add your big one, your pearl, and then your big one again. So let's add that. Now you have that. So this is what you should have right now. Now let's do the other strand. Now we want to make sure this is even. Oops. Okay, yeah, so I added way too much. Okay, so let's take this off. So you should have that. Now you're gonna add 15 more beads, and then I'll show you guys how to do the rest of it. After the 15, you're gonna have 15 on each side. You're gonna finish with 30 together. So let's just finish these two strands. Alright. That's what you have. Now you're gonna add just two more big beads, and I'll show you guys on my next video how to finish it off. Thanks for watching. Sorry, let me finish this really quick. Alright, so now this is what you have left. You only need a couple more steps and you're done. And you started with this, ended up with this so far. So let's just finish the rest of it, okay? Thanks for watching again.